I'll be doing a speech on the media and the effects on society and body image. Have you ever considered where the great majority of our social norms and views concerning gender and body image have accumulated from? Is it correct to say that the media plays a large part in negative body image? Mass media has shaped and molded our society by the way of programming our thoughts, how we want to present ourselves, and how we in turn relate to each other through presentation. By the way of ideals portrayed by the media, we see how it affects the self-image of males and females alike. The image of the perfect body is said to be on display almost everywhere. From magazines, video games, movies, and billboards to dolls, we see what is expected of the male and female human form. Many individuals feel that once they have attained this image of perfection by fitting into the mold, they'll become more confident, and with this newly attained confidence, they'll be able to woo the masses and achieve their goals. What many do not realize is that these images of the perfect body are warped and are in fact very far from what is real. According to Maggie Wykes of The Media and Body Image, If Looks Could Kill, surveys of body image among adult men and women were conducted and indicated that both men's and women's body image views have increasingly become more negative over time. Continuous exposure to certain ideas shapes and distorts our perceptions of what is concrete. Although females are more likely than males to have a negative body image, young males are not spared from the social pressures that have a certain look to be found attractive. According to William Pollock of Real Boys Voices, problems that were once thought not to belong to males are exposed as being problems of theirs also. Dieting, anorexia, taking steroids, and fasting are among some of the unhealthy practices that some males participate in to bring themselves further to the ideal of the perfect man. The media portrays adolescent males the idea that they must have a lean or sculpted physique to fit in with their peers or to find a future spouse. Females are greatly affected by the media's take on body image increasingly more than their male counterparts. Berger of Ways of Seeing states, by imposing a false standard of what is and what is not desirable, mass media representations of femininity, and especially the female body, not only set limits and controls on women's self-worth and the value assigned to them, but nurture falsities by aligning sexual and social success to size. Many young females turn to dieting and other eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia to fit into the tiny percentage of women naturally built like catwalk models. Cosmetic surgery is also on the rise with the female population, as the images the media puts out are less and less natural or attainable by normal means. Wykes explains, certainly the cultural standard of beauty in relation to body shape is promulgated to a significant degree via the major mass media. Modern institutions of advertising, retaining, and entertainment produce vivid notions of beauty that change over time. These mediated ideal images place pressure upon women in particular to conform to the body image currently in vogue. Though it is easy for one to say that looks aren't everything in our society, looks have been placed on such a high pedestal. If you don't present yourself in a certain way or aren't born with genes to develop certain assets, you're one step behind. While many individuals have come to the realization that many of the individuals they see in the magazines or on television are not what real women and men look like, there are still significant amounts that believe that by reaching the goal of being attractive is attainable with perseverance, patience, and maybe a little plastic surgery. With the details presented, is it acceptable to state that the media plays a large part in society and body image?